Hello and welcome to the Crypto Jungle. My name is Baloo the Bear, and here on the channel we focus on technical analysis and fundamental analysis so that you are better prepared to navigate the cryptocurrency markets. Now, in today's video, as part of a series, we are not going to be focusing on the fundamentals at all. We are going to be just trading purely off of technical indicators that are going to be coming in from the alphanumerics indicator. This is an indicator. This is a tool that we use religiously in the Crypto Jungle. It's a big part of our trading strategy, and we're excited to see the candles that are potentially about to print in the coming days to weeks. So today's video is going to be a little bit different because the coin is so new, but we're going to be covering APE. The Bored Ape Yacht Club community token, the token of the metaverse for Bored Ape Yacht Club. We're going to be diving into that. So without any further ado, let's stop listening to me yammer on and let's introduce our guest here, Alphanumerics. Matthew, how's it going?
Howdy, mate. Howdy, mate. Look, I'm really excited to bring you this one today. This is a bit of a bonus one, guys. There's not enough data to really to run the alphanumerics on this coin. It's too speculative, obviously, but it's the timing of the launch of this Ape coin, which again, if you haven't been watching the series, I know nothing about Ape coin. I am the altcoin agnostic. We're going to have to drop it down to the daily time frame here to get any kind of signal, either 3-day time frame or the daily time frame. Either way, we need to drop this way down to get something out of it. Same rules apply as we would normally do on the weekly time frame for green diamonds. If you are just absolutely looking to, you really want ApeCoin for some unknown reason, you still need a reason to be buying it at a specific indicator, and that is the alphanumerics indicator off a green diamond. So whether that's the daily or 3-day, you're not going to get a weekly. There's not enough data for that kind of thing. Baloo, what do you think here about this Ape?
So I think that it's very, very common with a new token launch, especially one that's been as hyped up as a token attached to the Bored Ape Yacht Club, one of the most successful, actually the most successful NFT project in the cryptocurrency market, period. You're going to have a lot of hype and speculation, but the thing you need to realize is there's a lot of venture capitalists backing this project, and we see it time and time again where the venture capitalists, they get the token at a very advantageous price. Product hits the market. We're off to the races. And what do? They take profits. Why? Because that's their job. That's what they do. That's how they get projects off the ground. Once they've made their money, they take their money out and they move on to the next project to get that project off the ground. So I do think that this needs to go through that kind of venture capital washout when all of the founding members of the initial token purchase have offloaded their shares. We're going to see a little bit of a washout. So I personally would be apprehensive of taking green diamonds off of the daily. I would feel a lot more confident taking green diamonds off of the 3-day, and we could potentially also get the signal on the weekly as well. Ape is so new. There's not a ton of data. You do have to proceed with caution. We just thought we would, add this to the list of assets that we're looking at, because if we do get these higher time frame signals, we will be taking the trade. But do understand that this is probably one of the more risky ones that we've covered in this video series, just given the lack of data. No data, we don't have a ton to go off of.
And the whole purpose of this entire series is speculation on speculation. All of these altcoins here that you've got that in this entire series, I don't believe in any of them. I don't care. I don't know what they are. That's not the point. That's not the focus. We're looking at a statistically good risk-reward trade using alphanumerics as our metric to be able to enter those trades off. So a 3-day green diamond on Ape, if you had a few $100 that you wanted to really speculate on, I actually don't think it's a terrible speculation. If for a reasonable amount of small disposable money, if you wanted it, if you believed in it, if you loved it, at least wait for a good signal to buy it, I reckon.
Yeah. The best times in any market, doesn't matter where you're trading, equities, commodities, Forex, cryptocurrency, it does not fucking matter. Housing, everything. It doesn't matter. The best times to buy are when most of the market participants give up their positions. This giving up of their positions, also known as capitulation, can be registered and does show up as a signal on the chart. So you can love a project for months and not take a position. In fact, the best traders do that. They fall in love with a project. Just because you fall in love with a project doesn't mean it's the right time to buy. Who cares what the project is? Tell me when to buy it. And we are getting close to that point. We are getting close to that signal where the market is saying, hey, if anybody wants to take a punt, I'm offering the best risk to reward ratio available for the next 2 or 3 years. It's a big deal. It's a big signal.
But I mean, APE in particular, that's why this is a bonus episode. It's not our usual shtick, because you could see another 80% from here to get that diamond printed on a 3-day time frame even. So look, that's the point of the show. It's just a bit of fun speculation on something that's highly speculative as an investment anyway. So that's all I want to say about APE ever again.
All right. Well, thank you, Matthew, for this. This kind of concludes the beginning of our journey here with these coins. So if you are interested in following along with how we're going to be executing these positions, executing these trades, we're going to go all the way from entry, take profits, full management of the position, and closing of the positions here on this channel as a part of this series. So do subscribe to the channel, like it if you like this sort of content. And if you think that there are some other assets or some other projects that you think would be an awesome pick to apply this same strategy to, then leave it in the comments section down below. That is all the time we have for today, so please do trade safe out there. It is a jungle out there. Peace.
Blue, I'll just finish with one funny anecdote here.
Yeah.
If you've ever seen the clips on YouTube or whatever of Tom Green explaining to the girl in the bar how he picks stocks, he's a stock analyst, and he says, I buy the stocks when they're low and I sell when they're high. And it might just sound, if you've watched this series, that it might just sound like it's just two guys here saying, oh, you should buy this stuff when it's low and sell when it's high. Like it's the most obvious thing in the world. But with alphanumerics, you're actually given a really good signal to tell you when statistically the risk reward is a good probability of being a buy, if you really wanted that in the first place. We're not telling you to buy any of these assets that we've gone through in the series. We're saying if you've already made your mind up that this is the thing that you want these assets, well, at least choose a sensible time to buy it, and a sensible time to buy it is a weekly or a 3-day here at Green Diamond. So that's the conclusion of this series until we go into some of the results from these buys, Blue?
Sounds good. I can't wait. I'm hoping to get a signal here in the coming days to weeks. We don't know when these signals will come. We're going to try and get these videos out as soon as possible, but when they do come, they're probably all going to come at the same time. So a lot of these positions are going to be managed at the same time. So we look forward to seeing how these things pan out. We're going to have some winners. We might have some losers. We're going to see, but we're definitely going to prove the power of these signals because they're so rare and they really do represent a big shift in the market. So really
Baloo,
excited.
just so, I'm so sorry, man. Just to finish up. Sorry, I have to have this point.
Yeah.
They may not come. This whole video series might seem redundant because not one green diamond on a weekly time frame ever appeared in this entire series, but that doesn't discount any of the teachings. I was going to say the word learnings. It reminds me of university. The word learnings disgusts me. The teaching that you've learned from the principle of buying off these weekly diamonds, regardless if we get them this time round, needs to be incorporated into what you do, regardless if we get them at all, because one day you will get them and they should not be ignored when they occur.
Very good point. We're hoping that we get them. We're thinking that we get them. But if they don't come, just know that this strategy will be something that will be very valuable to you one day in the future, because they do occur. And when they occur, honestly, like, just go back test it. Go check any chart, like literally any chart, and tell me if it didn't work. Not to sound cocky or anything, but I think this indicator and Matt's work here and everything he's put together has really, solidified something that I think is quite easy to use, simple and powerful. So thank you for that, Matt. And yeah,
thank you, Baloo.
We'll see you all in the next video. Have a good one, everybody.
Thanks, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Baloo.